Okay, this is my first video in about 2 weeks, I think. As you know, I was traveling um, the week before this week, and this week I've also been sick, so I really haven't felt uh, like doing a video. Anyways, quick recap of the month. It's been my best month ever. Right now it's standing close to $200,000, which is by far my best month. Not my first six-figure month, but hopefully will be my first $200,000 month. I still have a lot of positions from September I haven't closed, so it could fall by 30 grand if all my positions would go against me, and it could also go up $50,000 plus. I just don't know yet. I think I have like 15, 17 positions on from September, so a lot can happen, but it's definitely guaranteed solid six-figure month, even if everything would go against me. Anyways, recap of Friday's trading. It was a great day. You know what? I'm gonna go through all my positions one by one. Some of these you recognize me because I've been in them for several months. ESIO, I've been selling on a way up. I still have some. I think this thing go 20 plus before year end. Peers, I've been trading in and out of this one. If you remember, or actually you don't remember, so I wasn't doing my videos back in April, May, but I bought it on this day here. Really good news. I sold on the way up, then I got back in here, sold some because they didn't go anywhere, and now I added on Thursday on the breakout here. Really nice high volume breakout, so I added back some shares. CUTR, another earnings trader, solid performance, small position left. Fitbit is a recent addition. I bought it here, and the whole theme for me on this one is a long bottoming action, like almost a year, a little bit of a rounded bottom-ish, and this could be like a cup and handle, or not a cup and handle, but like a handle pattern here. Reclaim of the 200-day moving average. You know, it's been going down for multiple years since its IPO. If you look at the weekly charts, it's been going straight down, and now it's kind of bottoming. And they have catalysts coming up. Their new smartwatch, Ionic or whatever it's called. And I was thinking it could run into the release of that. And they had some other good news also. They had some FDA news and stuff like that, like glucose monitoring, and yeah, they just have good things going on. So who knows? Could have a nice run. Overstock. I got in. Actually, if you remember, I was talking about it down here. I was saying I was gonna buy this $20 break, which I never did. This clean break here, I never did. Instead, I got back in here, got stopped out, and now I got back in here. 25.90 a couple of sessions ago, and I moved this between accounts. So this is not my real average. My real average is way lower. XTR. Oh yeah. I had a failed breakout. I'm long in my third account from this day here, and I was adding, but I got stopped out of it. Failed breakout. TEL also failed breakout, or at least it didn't really break out. I anticipated a little bit. Looked like it was gonna break out. Didn't. Now these oil gas names have been going up the past month or so, and this is a former runner, low float. This thing breaks out and volume could go to 14, 15 very quickly. So still stalking that one. SCGNX. So initially I bought it pre-market in another account, got stopped out before the open, and then I rebought it here when it looked like it was stopped going down. I had some really good data. I wasn't fan of the big gapped up like 130%. And in pre-market, it was actually up like 220 or something percent at one point. Anyways, it pulled back, bottomed a little bit, and I started adding here and here below VWAP, and it then just shot straight up, almost 30% from my entries. So this is the first account I traded in. I took like a $2,000-3,000 loss at first, then I got back in and made back that loss and then some. Then I moved it to this account. Asian, also a recent addition. Biotech has been hot lately, small cap biotech especially. And this is one with Catalyst. They have a PDUFA in late October. I have to check the date, but you know, this thing could run to $5s and maybe even to $6 or something before that. Who knows? HMNY, wow. I would say probably most of my gains have come from this stock. I would say 70, maybe even 80% of my gains are from this stock. Initially, I bought it into 270 to 310 area, and that's been my core, and I've been holding most of that, or not most of that. I'm holding about half of that, or 40% of that still. And then I've been trading around it. Let's see here. I did add here, and I sold on the way up, and I also added here on this breakout here, sold on the way up. I think I traded around it on this day too, and in this, yeah, I don't remember all the trades I've made on it. And here I shorted it when it on the opening range lows on Thursday. Had a nice fade, like 15%. I covered about the third, and then it started inching back up. Then there was some news on it. Twitter was full of it. There was some misunderstandings, and I think it was some article on CNBC or somewhere. I don't know. They first got the news wrong, and then they corrected it. And some people said the news were fake. It was basically an analyst upgrade. But I covered my short break even, and then I still had some on my core, and then I added back. And went straight up. And on Twitter, I said I was gonna buy all dips, and I didn't. On this opening range breakout, I was watching for this. I still missed it because I was watching too many things, and I still have some shares, but this could have been such a monster trade if I had been a little bit faster and more focused. But overall, it's been over 100,000 on this thing. Well over 100,000, probably like 130, 140. I still think it can go to 20. If you look back, the past few years, VLTC, DGLY, and a bunch of other names also that, went up like 500 or 1,000 or 2,000% inside of a few weeks. This thing is only up like less than 400%. This thing could go to 20 in the next week or two if it really gets going. So I learned from my mistakes. In the past few years, I've been too early shorting these things. I'm thinking, they're up so much, and short them, and they go up another few 100%, and I take big losses, and I finally always nail them, but I end up making back losses. So this time, I'm on the right side from the beginning, and it's a good fundamental story. If it plays out, who knows? Over the years, I'm not in this thing for an investment. I'm in it for a momentum trade, and I've seen this thing so many times before. Don't underestimate this one. With that being said, if I see ranges being broken on the downside, like I saw here, I will short it. I will keep my core, but I will short it because if the chart is there, it will be there. But I'm not gonna short it into strength or anything like that. So it's basically I'm still looking to buy dips and range breaks to the upside. XXII, another one, not good. It's not a low float, unfortunately, but this thing has also a very good story behind it. So who knows? It could go. I initially bought it here or here, I think. I got stopped out. I didn't sell enough, and then I bought it here. I added here, and I added on Thursday also. And I'm willing to add on Monday too if it breaks this area here. And this is another one I think has the potential to double or more before year end, especially if the market keeps up. You know, because small caps and biotechs have been really hot, and could keep going. FCell, let's see which. Oh yeah, so fuel cell stocks. If you remember, these things had big runs in 2014, and now they're running again. Actually bought plug on this day here, got stopped out here. Looking for another breakout here. Hopefully it goes sideways for a few days. BLDP needs to go sideways a bit more. FCell is the only one that hasn't made a huge run. So I'm in from like mid 160s, mid low 160s. And I'm looking to add to it. If it breaks this 183 area, 184 area, yeah, who knows? Could go. CRMD. So this one I